So let's discuss about the classification of fungi. See, we are dividing the fungi on the two bases. The first basis is the morphological classification. What is the meaning of morphology? Size and shape, basically the external appearance. So on the basis of external appearance or shape and size, the fungi are classified into the 4 categories. Okay, the first one is called as the yeast. Yeast. Fine. Another one is called as the yeast-like. It is not a true yeast, but it is a yeast-like. Then we have the mold. And we have the dimorphic. Dimorphic means which having both yeast-like and mold-like structure. Okay. Di means dimorphic. Di means two. Morphic means appearance. तो दोनों तरह का वो दिखता है. That's why they are called as the dimorphic. I give you the simple structure of the fungi, how fungi look like, but there are different ways, different shape of the fungi. So this is the fungus body. Listen. Yeah, it is look like a mushroom. I am drawing a very simple diagram. Yes. So this is the one typical structure of the fungi. This is called as the reproductive part of fungi. This is called as the reproductive part. This is called as the vegetative part of the fungi. Okay. The thing which you have to understand is that there is only the cell level, of course. This is not a true tissue. Not a true tissue in the fungi. There is something called as the septa formation or hyphae formation. What is called as the hyphae or septa formation? This structure you are seeing? No. This is called as the hyphae. It can be asked in the MCQ. Okay. The hyphae structure is found in which category of organism? It is the fungi. Okay. If you can zoom it, then you will see this structure look like this. Okay. This is a microscopic view of this hyphae. A microscopic view of the hyphae. Microscopic view. Fine. Now, as you seeing that this hyphae, there is a presence of septum, one divider. Yes. So the fungi where this septum is present, they are called as the septate. Okay. And sometimes there is no septum formation, they are called as the aseptate fungi or non-septate fungi. Clear? It is not need to go in detail, okay, because according to your syllabus, this much information is needed. But you, of course, you will draw the diagram, okay. You draw the hyphae structure along with their septum. Fine. Now, these hyphae, this is called as the thallus, a body. This is called as the, okay, I should write. Fine. So the first thing is, this is called as the reproductive part. This is the reproductive part. Fine. Now, these are what? These are the hyphae. Yes, these are the hyphae. Fine. Now, this is called as the body or thallus. This is called as the body or thallus. Fine. Now, these parts, okay, these parts, they are called as the mycelium. They are called as the mycelium. Mycelium is basically a collection of hyphae. Mycelium is the collection of hyphae. Fine. And you see that at the terminal end, there is a presence of round this structure. What this is? This is the sexual spore. This is the spore. We seen that during unfavorable situation, fungi will perform the spore formation through a sexual reproduction. They will form the sexual spores. So these are the spores. So write down. This is called as the mycelium. This is called as the This is called as the mycelium, and these are the spores. These are the spores. So this is the one typical structure of fungi. One typical structure of, clear? Yes? Now, so on the basis of a structure, we are classifying the fungi into the yeast-like organism, molds and dimorphic. Clear? Now, coming to the systemic classification. This classification, basically, we are dividing the fungi on the basis of their spore, on the basis of spore. Okay, on the basis of spore, the fungi are classified into the two categories. One is called as the lower fungi, another one is called as the higher fungi. In the lower fungi, Phycomycetes class comes. Which class? Phycomycetes. Under the higher fungi, Ascomycetes, Basidomycetes and Deuteromycetes. Basically, they are forming the different kind of spore. Okay, so that the classification goes with lower fungi and higher fungi. Clear? You have any doubt in classification? Fine? Yes, this much is enough for your syllabus. Okay, you can write down the examples. Write the examples. Some of the examples I just give you. Write the yeast example. Yeast is the simplest form of fungi. Just remember, yeast is the simplest form of fungi. They are the unicellular. They are the, listen first, they are the unicellular. Only yeast is the unicellular, means one cell is present. But most of the other fungi, they are the multicellular. Keep in your mind that yeast is a unicellular, but other fungi are the multicellular. Fine? Talking about their habitat, where they are, you can say, grow, then they grow on the where there is a humus, okay, or you can say the moisture. Wherever there is a moisture, they will grow there. Fine? No problem. They are non-motile, no cilia, no flagella, nothing, कोई झमेला नहीं है यहाँ पे. So they are non-motile. They cannot move. They do not move because there is no any motility structure is present. So they are non-motile. Clear? Yes. Fine. Write down the example. Write down the example. Yes. Yeast example. Cryptococcus. Yeast example is the Coccus. Now, yeah, yeast-like. Write down Candida. Candida. C-A-N-D-I-D-A. Candida. Full name is Candida albicans. Candida. Written. Then write down about the mold. You example cite. Dermatophytes and mucor. Dermatophytes. Derma word is means skin. D-E-R-M-A-T-O. Dermatophytes. P-H-Y-T-E-S. Dermatophytes. Okay. Yes. Dimorphic. Write down the example. Histoplasm. Histoplasm. H-I-S-T-O-P-L-A-S-M. Histoplasm. Full name, right? Histoplasm capsulatum. C-A. Full name is Histoplasm capsulatum. Histoplasm capsulatum. This is a pathogenic fungi. Okay? Yes. C-A-P-S-U-L-A-T-U-M. You are like LKG student, no? Spelling, word meaning. Write down. No need to exact spelling. Just write. Yeah. Phycomycetes. These fungi, they are basically living on the water habitat. Okay? Water habitat. You no need to go in detail. That's why I'm not giving the example. The example of Ascomycetes is the sac fungi. Okay, there are puffballs fungi and other things, but no need to understand. What you have to understand is the basic classification. Okay, fine. Now, so this is the based on what? Based on the shape and size, and this classification is based on the mode of spore formation. Clear? So this is all about the classification of fungi. Let's not move ahead. Yeah, let's move ahead and let's just superficially understand that what are the category of diseases which is caused by the fungi, because you already understood the reproduction in the fungi. Sexual and asexual. Sexual mode, what things they are doing? Spore forming. Fine. In the asexual, two things they are doing. How many things? Two things. First one is the budding. Budding, have you have the idea? Previously I taught you. Budding means from the one body another small bud will arise and they will deattach and grow as the independent organism. Okay, that is called as the budding. Now the another thing you just write down in the asexual mode of reproduction in the fungi is the fragmentation. Is the fragmentation. Fragmentation. What is happening is that once fungi will grow, okay, it will break into the many fragments. छोटे छोटे पार्ट में ये टूट जाता है. Fungi grow करता है and it will break down into the small part, and each part is called as the fragment. Each part is called as the fragment, and they will grow and form a new fungi. Okay, so this mode of asexual reproduction is called as the fragmentation. Understanding? Are you really understanding? You are my target student. Whatever question comes in my mind, I will ask to you only. Okay, so you have to be ready. Fine? Yes? Okay, clear with the fragmentation? Yes? Yeah? Break hota hai, they will form the small fragment. These fragments will grow and form the another fungi. Okay, same like a bud, but in the bud there is a detachment, here there is a breaking. Okay, so that's why they are called as the fragmentation. Budding and fragmentation is the asexual reproduction, and spore formation in the sexual reproduction. Yeah, it will perform also this too. Clear? Now let's move ahead and discuss about the category of diseases. You have any doubt, question regarding the classification? Yes? No? We'll move ahead? Yes? Okay.